Why hasn't the election been called yet? Well, it might be one of these things. In Australia, the Prime Minister decides when we go to the polls, and that can happen whenever, as long as an election happens once every 3 years. This year, it needs to be held by May 17. Now, there has to be 33 days between the election being called and held. Those are the rules. But that little chunk of time has meant calling an election has become a political tool in itself. It's a strategic opportunity to get the upper hand on your opponent if you can time it right by calculating when you think your party will have the most golden glow to it. Now, there was some speculation a date could have been called this weekend. However, our friend Tropical Cyclone Alfred could put a stop to that. Then there's been speculation the election would be called for April 12, but that clashes with the Easter and Anzac Day long weekends. There's also supposed to be a budget at the end of this month. If an election is called before that federal budget is announced, they can skip any bad news that may come from it. This supports an April 12 date. Calling the election now would put a hold on the budget, meaning the Albanese government wouldn't have to hand anything down. While the election campaign rolls on, the only thing that's for certain is we'll be having a democracy sausage at some point in the next 2 months.